I'm in the migrant shelter on the outskirts of Tapachula, and this is a migrant shelter that has a capacity of about 250 people. But the person who's in charge told me that since September and October, they've had a huge wave of people, and they have about 500 people now, so they're way over capacity. One of them was a woman who was from Honduras. She told me that she left Honduras because her husband was brutally murdered last year, and so she left with her 2 children, a little girl and a little boy. And she has some family, I think, in the United States, and she really didn't know how she was going to get there or what she was going to do when she got there. And the reason she's staying in this shelter is she's applying for what's called a transit visa that would allow her to travel from southern Mexico through Mexico to the border. And they need this document because right now the immigration authorities in Mexico are being very tough on migrants from Central America trying to get to the United States. And that's under pressure of President Trump, who has threatened to impose tariffs on Mexican goods unless they crack down on Central American migrants. So to get from this part of the country to the border, they have to apply for these transit visas. It costs about 1,300 pesos, and it takes as long as 3 to 4 months for them to get that permission. The climate has changed in the last several weeks, where Mexico is being much more strict on trying to prevent people from Central America from getting to the United States. In this shelter, we also met many, many people who are not going to the United States. They are going to stay here in Mexico. They're going through the process, the paperwork to legalize their status here in Mexico, apply for asylum or some kind of permanent residency. And several people told me that they feel like there are opportunities here in Mexico. They don't want to go to the United States. They want to stay right here and not continue on.